It's amazing. It's so great, man. Yeah, come on, people. I love this show. I love doing this. It's great. It's great. Who is that? That's you, man.
Today, we dive into the wild world of Jay Pharoah.
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing?
From impressions of legendary celebrities to iconic rappers.
Shaq, you a dummy. How you gonna talk about people with money?
We'll witness mimicry that'll have you doing double takes.
I said, if I'm doing this, I made it.
Sit back, relax, and celebrate the genius of Jay Pharoah. First up, Jay Pharoah shares the story of performing his Barack Obama impression in front of the former president.
You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna be the comedian, and he's gonna take over the country. And the top of his hair is gonna look like Cisco.
Next, Pharoah does his Will Smith for Kevin Hart and Kaine Thompson.
You know, very clearly, other things like going on, like Diddy is like out there.
Yeah.
Like that man went from Diddy to Diddy do it. Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's Jay Pharoah doing his Shannon Sharpe impression while discussing the infamous Oscar slap with Shannon Sharpe himself.
I would have whooped Will Smith's ass. I would have whooped Will Smith's ass. I didn't know about that tux. Listen, I would have came about to Skip. What you coming close to me for, Skip? What you gonna give me a drink or something, Skip? I would have beat Will Smith's ass. All that normalized shit, that shit would have went out the window.
Next, Jay Pharoah does his take on the late Bernie Mac as if he was around for the pandemic.
Let me tell you motherfuckers on. Now, when they first announced the motherfucking virus, you some of my bitches went to the grocery store, you know. You picked up water, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and you left the soap on the shelf. Dirty some of my bitch.
In this clip, Larry King watches Jay Pharoah transform into Eddie Murphy.
I gotta clear my throat for this one, man. I can't just, go into Eddie Murphy. I gotta clear my throat, and I gotta start, and then all of a sudden, I just start turning into the person. And this with the eyes as well, Larry. It's all about the eyes. Switching around, and you have to, study head, and then the fingers. You get the fingers down. Fingers are a very important thing, Larry.
Next, Jay Pharoah does another impression for Kevin and Kaine, this time showcasing his Jay-Z.
It was cool, but, Taylor's numbers are insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I support her, and I'll be like, here, you'll get there, but she's killing it, I go on the road as well.
Here's Jay Pharoah breaking out his Denzel Washington impression while recalling the first time they met.
Walks in, he looks at me, he goes, oh, shit, okay. You owe me a lot of money, Negro. You know that, right? Huh? Yeah, I'm keeping you hot. You understand? You're a lot taller than I thought, too. I thought you were short. I thought you were like 5'9", 5'8", you're 6'2". Wow, you're a little tall. You got an arm, too. Been working out, huh? You look good.
Next, Jay Pharoah performs his impression of Mike Epps.
Man, everybody knows, man. Man. Hey, man, look, because, when it comes down to the greatest player, you just got to give it up to Bron, man, yeah.
Here's Jay Pharoah doing his Shaquille O'Neal impression, reflecting on how Shaq thinks his friends see him.
All my friends are saying mean things. Hurt my feelings. Shaq a big, strong man outside, but soft inside. Shaq hate bullies. Everyone is calling Shaq dumb, but Shaq not dumb. I have a doctorate. Charles is the dumb one.
Here's Jay Pharoah with a quick, lesser-known impression of John Mulaney.
I'm John Mulaney. I'm on Jimmy Kimmel, and I'm loving it. It's amazing.
Here's Jay Pharoah channeling Charlie Murphy as he shares some advice the late comedian once gave him.
He said, yo, man, whatever you do, Jay, never do coke, man. You do weed, not here.
Here's Jay Pharoah doing his spot-on impression of Stephen A. Smith, capturing his signature energy and over-the-top delivery.
Well, let me just say this. This has to be one of the worst years in sports ever. The worst years in entertainment we've ever dealt with. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why, Kevin. You want to know why, Kevin? Ask me why. Say why, Stephen. Why?
Why, Stephen?
Because Shannon Sharpe called me Skip Bayless, a white man, 175 times on national television.
In this clip, Jay Pharoah showcases his impression of one of his idols, Dave Chappelle.
Hold on, baby. Now smoke weed, nigga. Oh. Weed is good for your system, nigga. Oh. Sometimes when you smoke weed, you get a Comedy Central show. A chaya-chang, a chaya-chang.
Next up, J Pharoah delivers his Chris Rock impression, imagining how Rock might respond if someone asked him to run for president.
At this point, anybody could be the president. I don't care if Flavor Flav runs. I'll vote for him. If he wins, and make Honey Boo Boo the vice president.
Next up, J Pharoah surprises Larry King with his unexpected Michael Caine impression.
How good do you know Michael Caine? Is it this good, or is it like, do you all hang out too much then? Maybe you do. Maybe you go places and have pina coladas.
Here's Jay Pharoah doing his Kevin Hart right in front of him.
God damn. Wow. My stand-up show, my show, the show that I do. The show that I do is only second to the birth of Jesus.
Here's Jay Pharoah recounting a time where he got caught imitating Katt Williams in a chat room.
Do you know my babies, you ignorant son of a bitch, you? Do you know my babies? You don't, sir. Sir, here's the thing, sir. First, what you need to do is get somebody that you actually sound like, because you don't sound nothing like me, boo-boo.
Next, we have Jay's surprisingly accurate Chris Tucker.
If anybody want to say something, man, for real, he gonna be in Rush Hour 4. Yeah. So,
Hey, man.
Ain't no Rush Hour 4, man. Man, give me your hat. I look like a pimp. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Put it back on.
Here's Jay's impressions of The Rock at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Now hold on, jabroni. What The Rock does is The Rock is gonna eat everything here. So there's gonna be nothing left for anybody else.
Here's Jay Pharoah telling the story of how Kanye West called him up after seeing his impression.
I appreciate what you did. I appreciate your show, but let me just tell you where I came from. Like, both of my parents are Black Panthers and all of this.
He gets on stage the next day, Made in America. He dishes me in front of 50,000 people.
Here's a continuation of the buffet scenario with Jay's Steve Harvey impression.
Listen, boy, listen. You know good and hell well I'm supposed to be on the diet. Ain't nothing left but fried chicken. I can't eat this. I need me a healthy plate.
Other of Jay Pharoah's lesser-known impressions of Jason Statham.
I do this one, but I never talk about it. I do Jason Statham, and I say, I'm the transporter, and what I will do, I'll punch you in the face and have sex with my girl right on top of your corpse.
Did we miss your favorite impression? Let us know, and we'll see you in the next one.